Of course, when you had Knight versus Yagao, Kanavi was over on JDG, 369 was obviously flexed between those rosters as well.
This could get interesting. Shun's going to come on over.
He will do, and he will have smite, but Kanavi still kills him, and he has a red buff. This is a problem. He dies here if it stays too long.
I think he's in danger. The Rumble's coming down, but Cream's coming up. That makes it the 1v1. Twisted hands forward. Shun, that's bloody deep. Bramble Smash will make this the 1-for-1. Scout unbinds his soul. Can't find too much more, though.
That's about as good as it could go for JD, having as much impact in that matchup.
I do have to offer a correction. Time Lord is entirely right. It's no longer the pass that gets the stunner. Scout is going to be forced to flash here. Kanavi gets the job. I think that's going to be a kill, and that's perhaps a bit more important than correcting my minor mistake about Alistair for now. Nice pick up there.
But you Esports are a scaling team with strong tank front line, saver back line. Dragon's been taken. Nice for top Esports. 4 objectives. Kanavi going to link up with 369.
Fate Seal buffers through the Ornalt, but Kanavi's already waiting, and Scout's only got a Q to work with. Flash on forward, unbinds the soul, but you're going nowhere. Really lovely gank from top Esports.
Another kill participation from Kanavi.
It's going to be just fine by the looks of it. Does look, however, like Shun is going to throw down this Nature's Grasp. Dragon secured, nonetheless. The Equalizer on top of Cream is good, but just not that much damage. Now they're turning it around. The quickness comes on down from Wing to try and buy a bit of space, but now he's in danger of himself and just gets munched away. Bird-on-bird violence. And it turns out Azir is the Raptor hung, looking for an angle onto Shun. Heroes run out of phase rush, doesn't have a flash, but doesn't want to overdive onto this turret with the barbecue running. Kanavi, though, coming behind. Might feel like he gets some more. Frozen Domain gets a chomp, but again, it's still a little bit risky into the Leandri's Rumble. But as strong as this Rumble gets.
Yeah, it is, but also Kanavi sat there. Potentially, the max level Chomp does a hell of a lot of work with that Triforce. Going to steal away a Gromp because, of course, it's Kanavi. He'll never miss a chance to take away a camp. Gets the heal off of the Gromp there, too. He's going to even just get a Chomp for the Triforce. Block onto tower as well. Hell yeah, tower damage. We take those. Going to walk in. Xiaoshu, does he have enough wave clear? Wink coming down. To threaten a knock up under tower. Pops that ghost actually because I don't really get his flashback available, I suppose. And Cream's gonna get even more gold. Gonna get the knock up flashes to make sure he doesn't get CC'd.
Getting some decent value now as Xiaoshu's trying to get something down. Will at least get the Trundle. No, sorry, not the Trundle. It's bloody Cream because Kanavi's running at people. They're at least not getting him hung with the flash. Can't quite headbutt over the wall, so Kanavi has to flash. Woe to you, oh JDG, for the Trundle brings the chomp. All the while, value as at least JDG get that one. Look onto Jackie, actually. They jump over the wall. Really good combo from Wink and Pace.
Oh, Jackie way too far up. No one was near him. Good combo. The ability to hop over the wall. Very powerful. The turret, and that's a big win for them. Cream using those 3 grubs. Gnash the Tooth is here to hit the top lane turret. And this is what Scout was doing all the way through 2023. And 2024. It's really what he liked doing. Holds on to Xiaoshu, doesn't have flash. Here comes the big old ram jam.
Nicely done. Knockup comes on in. Equalizer is not there to be found because Xiaoshu is dead. Can't quite get the kill on Wink, but it's nicely done. The tier 1 top side gonna fall afterwards.
There is something quite upsetting about seeing 369 and Kanavi dunking on their old team like this. This is what they used to do on JDG. 369, Kanavi, Hom. The trio from the gods. They ran the LPL for so long as 369 clears out the wave after brutalizing the top lane, and there is no jungler like Kanavi in the LPL. Being able to subjugate, just make sure the burst damage is ridiculously high. Normally you don't do it onto the squishies as much, but
it again,
makes sense. Yeah, they are. Here come the Bash Bros again. Not Kanavi this time, but 369 helping Cream get the kill under the turret.
Yeah, you don't need both of them because that means that the Trundle can go farm his own.
Seems like it's just not really been Scout's game again. He's been completely blown out in side lanes, trying to make plays to stop teleports, push up aggressively in side lanes. I understand there might be some that, and you still have to criticize Scout even if there is a mindset behind that. Caught outside lane as we speak about it.
Oh, God. He's going to rebind his soul, and I don't think he'll be rebound for all that long. Goodbye, my son. Cream is waiting.
And Scout feeling a little bit lactose intolerant there. Gonna take a quick break to sort that one out. Tower will go down on this wave with Jackie and this mega fed Trundle with 3 grubs going through. Hang on a second, they can take an inhibitor. JDG, JDG, you need to get back now. I guess they don't have a response. Trundle,
oh my God.
Trundle just hates towers.
You've got Trinity Force on Trundle, Nash's on Azir, and of course it's Sivir who gets to sit there. Hung might, in the end, not be able to defend this mid-tier 1. He's in a spot of bother. I'm not quite sure he was there by himself. Will survive, though, at the cost of his fashion. He does buy quite a lot of time and resources from JDG.
Yeah, but he doesn't stop the tower going. Top Esports starting up the outer Khan because of the flash away and the HP gone and shown. It will be uncontested. Top Esports, wherever they go with the Trundle and with any extra person on the map, it has gone to absolute hell.
Win condition, maybe something like pace.
What is that damage?
Yeah, that's...
What? It doesn't exist. A single chomp just took up like a fifth of the tower damage. What the hell?
We are basically seeing Trundles be like... basically... roaming demolitionists. They turn up out of nowhere and just order the turret a few times.
It's Trundstana. Look at it again going in. That tower will go down on this wave.
Quite, because basically Shun has to pull the ult to try and defend.
No.
And he walks up.
I'm not going to lie. I think they could take the tank them out. Dragon now spawning. JDG taking the fight from the bot side of the river, using bot lane to get some priority through. It's the best angle they've got, but they are now lining up for an Ornult.
Scout gets onto Hung, but that's it. He's stacking up on a Gromp. Hung flashes away from the attempted engage from Wink. Down that summoner spell. Back towards the dragon we go. 5k HP.
No Yone E means that Scout's out of the fight. They can take the fight while the Yone E's down.
And it is taken by Shun. Nice secure on that one. Prevents the soul. What about the fight afterwards? Scout to the backline. Fate Seal goes across, but it's knocked away. Can't quite get the angle. He's looking for that Scout in the middle of everyone. Goes on down. They're all running away. Shuffle back from Cream, who can't quite get far enough. Pays is trying, but goes down. 369 and Jackie Love with the ricochets. Bounces him on through. Deep Purple wishes child in time to kill them all.
Pays didn't have enough damage. 4,500 damage from Shun, almost 5,000 from Pays. Far behind. They even get a brush sackling coming in afterwards. Mechanically, this is well played by JDG. They're just too far behind.
And they try to buy that sapling
in so many different ways, and it's just not been that in this series. Top Esports have schooled him in side lanes and team fights.
They have Jackie Love coming across, going to get some value here best he can. Wink throws down the quickness. Can't quite get to Jackie Love, so he's gone very deep for it, but they have gotten onto him. That's the Sivir down. Finally, they get the combo. Shun goes in, trying to buy some space for Pays to keep shooting. Loses most of his HP bar doing it, though, because the shuffle away from Cream is solid. Cream will end up using his own shuffle to give himself a shield. Health bar's low, but JDG, again, so close. They get the Sivir, but the extended fight, you killed one of the DPS threats, not all of them.
Sam does his daily mic punch to go through this.
Get a bit excited, mate. So, inhibitor turret, or inhibitor itself goes down. Chomp onto the inhibitor turret top side. And reminder, they already killed the inhibitor turret in bot lane earlier because the Trundle and the Azir just ran at it with a Sivir. Now you're down every single inhibitor bar this bot lane. Shun has gone behind, looking for an angle. Jackie Love now turning on up. Can start to turn onto this Maokai. Hung breaks his will unbreakable. Shun will try and twist and advance forwards and finds himself quickly turned into firewood. Hung hit by the Electro Harpoon, chunked out a little bit, of course, because he had his ult already popped. So a lot squishier now, but last inhibitor's down, and JDG, Nexus turrets between you and a game 1 loss.
Pays has his ult back up. That's all you're going on. Scout gets the combo.
Tries to find the out, but it's too little. It's too late. They don't get the kill. They lose the Rakan, and Konami keeps walking forwards. Pays goes down as he gets ricocheted through the skull. Top Esports end game 1 on top.
They'll wait for a wave to be their red carpet welcome to the Nexus in Beijing. JDG in their old rivalry against Top Esports fall at the first game. Top Esports take game 1.
And the Nexus is crushed, and Top Esports take the early lead and run over Jing Dong Gaming.